In today's episode, we are going to talk about AI and how we continue to hear nothing but AI, AI. But where do we really see it moving the needle and what every restaurant operator out there needs to be thinking about? At the end of the day, AI can be a fantastic tool to help your restaurant continue to get better and continue to do the things that you want them to do. It also can lead you very far astray if you don't use it carefully. Let's first start by defining what AI is and really what you should be doing to think about as it relates to AI and how it can impact your business. We continue to hear every single area that I am in tech, from trade shows to podcasts to all of the different conversations I have with people about AI and how it's going to change the world. And I do believe it's going to be a very important piece of the tech stack going forward. But really, AI is only an accelerant to continue to help you and your business to do the things that you're doing. So the first thing, as with all technology, is to understand what problem are you trying to solve. AI means nothing if it's not solving a business challenge for your business, for your clientele, for the operators that are operating within your restaurant day in and day out. So first, I would challenge all of you to understand, what is it that you're trying to solve? What is it that you're trying to do? What is it that AI is going to enhance, going to grow, going to continue to do for you? And so first, as with all technology solutions, first define the problem. Let's use an example of somebody that may need to solve a problem. They are struggling with their marketing efforts. They know that they need to grow their customer base. They know they need to get more customers in the door, and they need to understand what it is that's going on with those customers. So, how can they do that? In a traditional sense, without AI, you would build a campaign, you would grab the list of your customers, you'd pull those list of customers, you'd understand who they were, then you might build a campaign that was going out to them. You might not be a graphic artist, so you might have had somebody on your team that was doing that for you. You might not understand the copy that needs to go along with it. You might not understand the graphics. And that's where AI can accelerate that message and help you understand that. But without understanding that, one, you need to figure out how to talk to your customers. Two, you need to have a message to send to those customers. Three, you need to have a means to send those messages to the customers. Four, you need to understand how to measure what's coming back in. AI can help you accelerate those things, but without it, it doesn't necessarily move the needle. And so that's really a practical example of how you can consider using AI to solve a business challenge. What AI is not, though, and we'll talk through this here in just a second, is it is not going to solve all your problems. It is not able to understand your brand message, understand who you are, write copy like you would speak. People are continuing to see through those messages. So let's take that same example where somebody doesn't clearly define the problem, doesn't understand how to get it accomplished, and is using AI as an accelerant. They go into AI and they type something into the large language model that just says, I'm a restaurant. I need more customers. Help me build this campaign. And unfortunately, that model is not specific to the restaurant. It's not specific to your brand. It's not specific to the ways that you may need to use the tools that are at your fingertips to help you to craft that message. They're also not at a place that you're continuing to wrestle with the AI to understand how to do those things. And so I would encourage you, as you're looking at AI solutions that are out there, be very specific, understand what problem you're trying to solve. And again, AI is in and of itself not going to solve that problem for you. Where I would continue to share with you that AI is not, is it is not all an end all be all fix all. There are lots of solutions that are coming out day in and day out. I was just at a recent trade show. We talked to over 15 vendors that are building a voice AI company. And again, what problem are they trying to solve for? Are they trying to solve the drive-through? Are they trying to solve the front desk bottleneck? Are they trying to solve orders that are coming in over the phone? What is it that you're trying to solve for? What is it that you as a business think that you're going to get out of this? And then once you have that, what are you going to get back for it? And so again, I would encourage you, look at the areas of your business that you're struggling. Look at the areas of your business that you'd like to automate. Look at those areas and then evaluate, who are those things that are out there that can solve that problem? Where can AI potentially enhance, whether it's marketing, whether it's the collateral that's going into your store? Another area that I continue to see day in and day out, and I was just on the podcast with my friend Rev, we were talking through this, and he had asked me, he says, where is AI going to make the largest impact within our industry? I really find that doing data analysis, taking your POS data, taking your marketing data, taking your social media data and consolidating it into a place that you can help with marketing, taking your sales analytics and putting them into a tool to be able to ask questions of it. Whether that's any of the tools that are out there that can do this for you, that may be tied into your point of sale or not, or it could even be any of your core point of sale data that you guys have been using, the reports that you're using, the reports that you print out, the reports that you run on a weekly basis, daily basis. You can upload those to AI and ask it to help you with those items. Another key area that I continue to think of as far as AI that I think could accelerate things, and again, talking to different people in the industry, is doing some market research. What are people saying about your brand? That's a big one. What are some of those things that are out there? There's lots of great tools out there that will do analysis of those things, but how do you go figure out what those sentiments are? So that's a big one. Another area of research that I would tell you to use AI for versus the web is, what are the price points in your area? Go be very, very specific, try and solve that problem. Yes, you can go around to the 20 restaurants that are in your city or that are just like yours and go find their menus online and do that manually, but use AI for that. Go pick the top 10 competitors that you have in your area. Where are their prices at? And have it build an analysis for you to be able to help you understand with where you were, where you're pricing your items, what are the items that are gonna be on your menu. Again, back to the sales data, talking about analysis. What are the items that are selling? What are the items that are selling well? Where are there some struggles? That's another key area that I would say AI can help accelerate. The last one I would throw at you is market research for LTOs and or new items that you might want to put on the menu. What are the items that you think are selling in the space? What are some new key trends? I'm a Mediterranean restaurant. What are some items that are looking for? I'm an American bar and grill. What are some items that are hot in our region? What are some items that are hot nationally that we maybe not hit in our city? And you can go figure out those items. Then you can now talk to your suppliers and say, okay, Cisco, I understand that Nashville hot chicken, yes, that's old news, but Nashville hot chicken is really hot. Where can you help me make sure that I can add an LTO for Nashville hot chicken to my American bar and grill menu to make sure that I'm the standout in our city that maybe has these items? And so using AI to go do that research so that you can have more intelligent conversations with your staff, have more intelligent conversations with your customers, have more intelligent conversations with your management, and have more intelligent conversations with your suppliers. Again, AI is not a fix-all be-all. It is merely an accelerant to help you and your restaurant to get the objectives done that you're looking to do. If you don't know me, my name is Jeremy Julian. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer at CBS Northstar. We wrote the Northstar Point of Sale solution for multi-units. I'm also the host and founder of the Restaurant Technology Guys podcast. If you haven't already subscribed to the show, please do so. And we also host a podcast where we interview different guests that are around the technology industry, as well as different restaurant brands that are looking to grow. And so please subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, as well as on YouTube, and make it a great day.